So here we go. Virgo is the first driver in Estonian team, and Erno started with Team Pink. And Erno put 3 orange and 1 yellow very fast in the building zone. 40 seconds still left. Ja hienosti on alkanut suomalaisilta ja virolaisilta tämä toisen kierroksen peli. Siellä on jo 6 oranssia ja 2 keltaista. Ja vielä puoli minuuttia aikaa. Lähteekö Turu vielä tuolta hakemaan lisää? Kyllä, kalastusreissulle lähdetään ja sieltä hän tarttuu nopeasti 1 haaviin heti. 15 seconds. And Ranno is high hanging at the moment with his robot, and now it's Turu's turn. And now. Very fast, very nice driving again with these 2 teams, and there's a lot of points for these teams. High hanging the boat robots. Is it 26 or 26? Yes, it is. A very nice start for Team Pink also, and good points also for Arukula Popit, of course.
And now we're going to see how the tactics have been created before this match. Both teams getting quite fast. Many of the orange hubs gathered to the gold zone. Now colliding a little bit, but that doesn't matter. Already 6 hubs already placed by Team Phoenix, and now taking also the yellow hub down from the hanging structure. The other robot getting a little bit on the way, but that doesn't matter. 10 seconds to go. Will they be able to get it high hanging still? Another one is already there. Now getting a little bit stuck. That's going to be close call. And that's the end, but it's a low hang anyway. So great job from both of the teams. And there's a lot of hops on the goal area, and 2 of the yellow hops are placed on top of the orange one. So that means 28 points! That was really great cooperation for the 2 Turkish teams. Congratulations.
And in the Finnish team, Joanna is the first driver at this time. And Aina-Liisa will continue after the half minute. Nice start again. 35 seconds left, and then another robot fall down, and this kind of situations, drivers must put the controller down and then they can touch the robot. 20 seconds, and Aina-Liisa is trying to put the yellow one in the building zone, and it's out of the box, so now it's time to go hanging. 5 seconds, and it's in the parking zone, so it means 1 point extra for the teams. Mitäs tytöt, ehdittekö te harjoitella poikien kanssa ennen tätä vetoa?
No vähän kerättiin.
Mitä se tarkoittaa? 1 peli vai useampia?
No muutama.
Menikö nyt paremmin kuin siellä?
Ei.
Okei. No mutta seuraavalla kierroksella sitten. 12 points.
Both teams picking up the yellow hub from top of the hanging structure again. That seems to be quite common strategy for the start for all of the teams. And now driving smoothly towards the goal area. Both teams have managed to get 3 orange hubs to the goal area in the first layer, and the yellow hub has now been placed. Yes, it's placed on top of the orange ones. That was a close call, almost dropping that outside. Still 15 seconds to go, and both of the robots are heading to the hanging structure, and there's plenty of time for a high hang. Nicely done from both of the teams, and that will mean a lot of points for both of the teams. 25 points.
Already, and now we go. First a yellow one for the Laurus robot, and in this time there is a 3 orange hubs in the corner. Very nice start. And then we have some tactics here. Laurus is coming with his hubs, and another team is waiting a little bit, and now they are trying to get some extra hubs. And now it's Engine's turn, and also Apo's driver at the moment into Team Orange, and there is 3 hubs in the upper levels, and now there should be a good points. 10 seconds, and very fast driving there, and Team Orange is in the higher hanging, and time's up. But good points. Very good points for the boys. Toinen robotti ei tuonne parking-alueelle pääse, joten siitä 1, 2 tai 4 pinnaa jää uupumaan sen vuoksi, mutta silti siisti perusolman suoritus, ja tuomarista laskee pisteitä kyllä tälle porukalle. Ja jälleen ollaan päälle 20 kirkkaasti. Aapo äsken kysyin tytöiltä, että oliko he ehtineet treenata, niin mites teillä, ehittikö ottaa treenimatseja poikien kanssa?
Joo, ehittiin hyvin.
Monta matsia te keskimäärin vedätte, niin kun tuutte tähän?
No ehkä 5.
Eli aika monta. 24 points for Unforgettables and Team Orange. Good job, boys. 25.5. Team Columbus 25. Juventa 25. The Three Musketeers 25. Team Strike 25. Team Orange 24.5.
Unit of X-ray, that is the gray, blue one, and Team Columbus with the colorful robot. Both of the robots carrying the yellow hub in front of the robot and pushing the orange ones to the building area. And now there's plenty of time to pick up more hubs from the other end of the field. Still 30 seconds to go, and the teams will have to switch the driver. Now placing more hubs to the building area. 20 seconds to go. That was a great teamwork and communication between the teams. Almost there, 9 seconds. Neither robot is heading back to the hanging structure and gets parked under the hanging structure. That's 1 point, and the other Team Columbus gets a low hang, which gives these teams 2 more points. Great job and great communication between the teams. 19 points.
And now we go. Jan Kenneth takes the yellow hub first, and the same also for Juventa. Thomas is the first driver in Team
Great job, boys. $24 points for We Are Masters and Juventa.
As you can see here, the structure of the robots seems to be quite different when comparing these robots to each other. But the goal for them both is exactly the same, to gather the hubs to the building area and placing them on top of other hubs. And as you can see, both of the robots are doing good job in that way. Still getting the yellow hub down from the other end of the hanging structure. 25 seconds to go, and the teams will have to switch the driver at this point at the latest. Now getting a little bit stuck. That's 1 point more when they got the yellow hub down from the hanging structure. 12 seconds to go, and both of the robots are heading to the hanging structure and trying to get a high hang. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's done. Altogether 6 hubs on the building area here. One of them is placed on top of the other hubs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 points from this end. 2 yellow hubs dropped from the hanging structure. And then low and high hang. 15 points altogether. Good job for these teams.
Mahtava on ollut startti Orimattilan tiimillä Töhtöhypillä toistaiseksi tähän kisapäivään, ja nyt heillä on tosiaan Aru Kyylasta sitten tässä yhteistyötä esittelemässä tämä toinen tiimi, ja nätisti lähtee siinä homma liikkeelle välittömästi. Very good start again for these two teams. Both yellows are also in the building zones, and let's see, another one is almost there. And Töhtöhypät is trying to put it over the one orange, and there it is. Great. 7 orange and 2 yellows, and now to the hanging structure, and up to the air. And very fast, 50 seconds, and they put 7 oranges in the corner and 2 yellows, and then also the hanging. Jälleen kerran loistava suoritus. Beautiful, beautiful run for these two teams. Mites Töhtöhypät, te olette tehneet aikamoisen eilisen jälkeen, niin kuulin, että siellä on vähän paiskittu hommia, että on päästy näin kovaan lyönti EM-kisoihin. Kuinka eilisestä on tähän päivään valmistauduttu?
No.
Paljon treenattu. Treenasitteko koululla vielä, tai oliko teillä illalla, tiesi, että siellä oli vähän uimisia ja muita, mutta kävittekö treenateissa? Treenailitteko vielä?
Joo.
Se näkyy, ihan loistavaa alkupäivää. Hyvä jätkät.
Estonian team has also Estonian flag colors in the robot, represented quite well. Now picking up one of the orange hubs. That's beautiful. 4 hubs placed into the building area, and now the yellow hub on top of the orange ones. Will it stay there? Yes, it will. And the Finnish team, 3 Musketeers, placing also the last hub on the building area. 8 seconds to go. Will it be enough for hanging? Yes, it will. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's nice. Both of the robots are getting high hang points from this round. I'm quite confident about that. That's a high hang also for the Finnish team, for the Estonia team. $22 points for both of the teams.
Phoenix from Turkey, Turtles from Finland, cooperating together in this very fast 1 minute next level challenge. And we have seen very, very good performances so far also with these teams. And now we have 7 hubs in the building zones, 7 orange hubs, and now the teams are trying to put also this another yellow one there. And Team Turtles is trying to take another hubs, and now there's a little bit problem with the robot and one part is broken, but still beautiful hanging there, and maybe one low hang, maybe one high hang, I think. But good job, guys. Very nice start for these two teams so far. Congratulations, boys. 24 points. Wow.
Both of the teams are picking up the yellow hubs first and then pushing the orange hubs. And it seems to be quite clear what is the purpose of both of the robots. The strategy has been planned quite carefully. The Team Pink is picking up more hubs from the other end of the field. There's still 30 seconds to go in this match, and it seems like Team Pink is pushing one more hub. That's not gonna count because it's half outside the building area, and 8 seconds to go. Team Pink is trying to get a high hang, and Team Strike struggling in the end a little bit with the orange hub and then leaving the robot outside the parking area. So no points for that, but there's quite many hubs on the building area, so that's gonna give quite good points anyway from this match. 20 points.
First 10 seconds, and Will is going to put some hubs to the right position. At this time there's another team, and Angela has, Gacy has her put 5 orange already for these teams and 2 yellows. And Estonian team is going to put also 2 more these 1 point values orange ones. So now they have beautiful, beautiful hub towers in the corners and hanging points. Looks nice again. 7 orange in the first level means 7 points. Then they have 1 2-point hub and 2 yellows, so 25 points for Team Columbus and Wex Pigat.
Team Orange has been picking up the yellow hubs in all the rounds and is doing in this match the same thing. Now pushing the orange hubs here to the other end of the field. And I think that the teams have agreed that Team Orange will be the one who's picking up the yellow hubs and placing them on top of the other ones. That's a shame. Orange hub dropped out from the field. Now Team Orange is picking up one of the orange ones, placing it on top of the other ones. And now getting also the yellow one on top of the other hubs. And both of the teams are placing the robots in the hanging structure, and that might be a high hang for both of the teams. Great job. The yellow hub got out from the field, and that means that the teams, if it would have been placed on top of the other ones on the building zone, in the goal zone here, it would have given 4 points for the teams, but now it has been replaced by one of the orange ones. And the final score is 22 points.
FA is the first driver in Robotics team in this round, and again he will try to get all these 4 hubs, and great job. Now he's coming with these 4. And Unforgettables also have put 3 orange and 1 yellow in the corner. Boys have still left 20 seconds, so easy boy. Nice, very nice. And now to the hanging structure. Good job, wow! Ja täältä lähtee laulu raikamaan. Are you happy about the result? Yes. Yes, very happy. 27 points. Congratulations. Team Robotics and Team Unforgettables. Wow.
Here we go, one of the yellow hubs is down already and the other one is falling now. And the team's collecting the hubs. One of the orange ones already in the building area. And the Maivik Stutragut team also collecting the ones from the other side of the field and pushing them to the building area. Now picking up the yellow hub. The other yellow hub unfortunately fell down from the field, outside the field. So the team's lost a couple of points, but 15 seconds to go. The other team manages to get the yellow hub placed on top of the other ones. 5 seconds to go, so I think both of the teams are able to get the robots hanging, and that seems like a high hang for both of the teams. The referees will check the situation. And that's how it is. High hang for both of the teams. So 4 points from there per robot. So the final score is 19 points.
We are Masters and Maivik Poisid 2. Both teams from Estonia. And very fast, there is 3 points in the first building zone, and now there is also 3 hubs in the second one, so now boys have 6 points, almost, and now 4 points more, because they put the yellow one to the upper level. And now they have 5 orange hubs and 2 yellows. And 15 seconds left, so to the hanging structure and a lot of time to hang up there. And nice. Oh, 1 hub under another robot, but beautiful run for these teams. Over the 20 points. Eli 1 hubi on täällä puoliksi tai kaatuneena täällä rakennusalueella ja siitä ei pistettä tule, sillä se koskee tätä pelikentän puolta. $21 to the boys.
Team Sytevex picking up the yellow hub first from the hanging structure and now gathering 2 orange hubs. And as you have seen many times before, Sroma Robots team using the hooks and dragging 4 of the hubs from the other end of the field and placing them really nicely to the building zone. One of them falls down and is partly off from the building zone, but that doesn't matter. And now both of the robots are heading to the hanging structure. 5 seconds to go. That's a high hang for both of the teams. There's no question about that. But the other yellow hub is leaning on the edge of the field, so that's going to be on the first layer. So it's going to give only 2 points instead of 4. And now we're getting the final score for this match. Which is 23 points from Czech Republic and Team Juventa from Lithuania. Lithuanian team struggling a little bit with the yellow hub. The robot is getting stuck in the constructions of the hanging structure. But the other team, Grünwald's boys, is picking up the hubs and placing them to the building area. And now also the Lithuanian teams get a good speed in collecting the hubs. There's still 15 seconds to go, and they're trying to place and managing to place the orange hubs, and now also the yellow hub down from the hanging structure. 3, 2, 1. That's a close call. Only 1 claw attached to the hanging structure. Now it gets off. That's a dramatic ending for this. And now we're going to see how the referees will score this. We'll see about that. The interpretation of the rules in this case. But at least the teams were able to drop 16 points. Teams are ready for the challenge, and both of the teams are picking up the yellow hub from the hanging structure. The Estonian team even getting it to the building area already, but now struggling with the orange hub. The hooks that the robot has for the hanging were getting stuck into one of the orange hubs, and that caused a little bit challenges for the Estonian team. The Finnish team placing orange hub on top of the other ones, and the Estonian team also getting one more to the building area. And now both of the robots are heading to hanging structure. 10 seconds to go, so that would be enough time for both of the robots to get a high hang if they're able to do that. The Finnish team is getting low hang, and Estonian team as well. That's not a high hang, but 2 points for both of the teams for that. And we got quite many hubs also in the building area. And the final score for this match is 17 points.
Ready. Lauri took the first yellow and then 2 orange hub, and at this time there is a new tactic also for these Turkish boys, so now Apo told the Turkish team that he will get the yellow one, so Robotics can go to take oranges. "20 seconds still left, so a lot of time for these teams. A lot of problem, and Abo is going to hanging points for these two teams. 6 points for the orange hubs, and then there is a 1 4-point hub and also 1 2-point hub. And now referees are checking the high hangings. And we are waiting the points for the boys. Team Robotics, we have Efe, Hilal, SM and Enes. And in Team Orange, Apo, Eero and Lauri. 20 points. And this team said to me that we have to say these teams are best teams in Finland.
Now the cooperation seems to be working quite well. Both of the teams are pushing the orange hubs quite fast to the building area. Still 30 seconds to go. One of the yellow hubs has been placed already on top of the orange ones, and now the other one also. And Team Columbus is picking up even one more hub from the other end. A little bit struggling here, and the Team Columbus is trying to get hanging, the robot hanging, and is pushing their robot on the same side of the hanging structure than the Three Musketeers. We'll see how the referees will score this one. I would say that the robot is in the parking area, so that would give 1 point for the teams. The other robot is, I think it's on a high hang position, but that will be also inspected by the referees. But the teams did really nice work. When we look at take a look into the building areas, there's altogether 6 orange hubs placed in the building area and 2 yellow hubs on top of those orange ones. So The yellow hubs, when they're placed on top of another hub in the building area, they will give 4 points each. 21 points altogether from this match from for the teams.
Arukylä Popid playing with Team Turtles. And the both bonus hubs are down, so now the teams are trying to push these hubs in the building zones. Virko and Ranno is behind the robot of Team Arukylä Popid, and Team Turtles, or Turtles like we say here in Finland, is the team of Miska, Max and Venne. Ja kiva nähdä myös Max mukana nyt ajohommissa, vähän sairastumista tuossa SM-kisoissa, mutta nyt mennään täydellä sykkeellä koko tiimin voimin. Ja näin Venne ja Miskakin saaneet seuraa jälleen tiimiinsä. 10 sekuntia aikaa, 10 seconds, 8 seconds left, and now teams are hanging, looks like low and high hanging points for these teams. Beautiful, nice run for these two teams from Estonia and Finland. £21. Mites Turtles, kuinka tyytyväisiä te olette siitä, miten on kisa lähtenyt käyntiin?
No ollaan me ihan tyytyväisiä.
Sullakin on 10 kierrosta jo SM-kisoissa takana ja nyt saitte vähän sairasvuoteltakin vahvistusta, niin varmaan kivempi painaa kolmisi.
Joo, no se kyllä vähän.
Hyvä, tsemppiä.
And here we go. The Estonian team, and actually both of the teams picking up the yellow hubs first. That seems to be quite popular plan for the start. And both of the teams also managed to place the yellow hub on top of the orange ones to the building area. Now they're switching the drivers as there's half of the time left, 21 seconds still. The yellow hub drops down from the building area, so no points for that, and also the other orange hub is outside the building area. 8 seconds to go, and both of the teams are trying to ensure the 4 points for themselves from the high hang, and that's it. That was a good run. A little bit unfortunate with the yellow hub on the other team, but anyway, both of the robots hanging, and the referees are measuring. And that is a high hang, so 4 points also from that. All together, $21 points.
And now we are going to see what kind of tactic this team have for this round. At this time, Team Pink is going to behind from the starting position from the right side. And now Erno is coming with 3 orange hubs. And Grunwald's boys have already 3 orange in a first level, and then upper level also 1. Now it's Pyry's turn to continue this run, and Pyry put it there. You still have 15 seconds, boys. Very good, very good. And now it's time to hang up, and Grunwald's boys is also going to hang in position, and now low hang points for them. Good work again, and good cooperating again. Are you happy about this run? Is it okay?
Is it okay?
Yeah, great. So teams are happy and the points are 31 points. 21, sorry.
And the Czech Republic team again getting the orange hubs on to the hooks of the robot and now dragging them to the building area and placing the yellow hub on top of the orange ones. That's good job from team Sroma Robots, and even getting one orange hub more. And there's 6 seconds to go. I think both of the teams are able to get the robots hanging 2-1, and that's it. That was really nice driving from both of the teams, and I'm sure that we're gonna see good final score for these teams. It's a high hang for both of the teams. $24 points. And again, both of the teams picking up the yellow hub from the hanging structure, now collecting the orange ones, and both of the teams are getting 3 of the orange ones to the building area and trying to place also the yellow one on top of the orange ones. And that's a nice job. One of the orange ones is outside the building area here. 15 seconds to go, and one of the yellow hubs drops down from the second layer in the building area, as well as the other yellow one. So dramatic changes here in the building area for the yellow hubs. And the robots are both in a high hang position, so 4 points for both teams from there. And the final score is 19 points.
And before this run, these teams are position 16 and 8. Sitaveks start very fast, and there is a 3 hubs in the corner. And now there's Unforgettables also coming with 2 orange hubs. 30 seconds left. Now the both yellows are in the building zones, and the both teams are going to hanging structure. 4, 3, 2, 1. And time is up. There is 11 points totally in building zones, and 5 points from the hanging, and the points 20 points for these teams.
And the rankings for these teams before this round is 15 for Team Juventa, and Maivex Boys is in the place 24 in the rankings. Now aiming to drop down the yellow hub, and the Lithuanian team is driving those 3 orange hubs to the building area and trying to place the yellow one on top of them. 25 seconds to go. And that's a close one, but they managed to get it on top of the orange ones, and both of the robots are heading to the hanging structure. 10 seconds to go, and that's a good example of high hang for both of the teams. I think the Estonian team is also able to get the robot high enough. Yes, so the final score is 20 points for both of the teams. The Estonian team manages to get already 3 hubs to the building area, and now waiting a little bit for the Finnish team to get out of the way, as they are also dragging the hubs towards the building area. The Finnish team also picking up another yellow hub and placing it on the other building area. That's nicely done, and both of the robots are heading to the hanging structure. The other team, the robot falls down, and they are able to get it back on the starting point. And before the time ends, they're able to get it hanging. That's a low hang, but anyway, it's giving the team 2 points. And the final score for this round is 21 points. The referees pointed out that the Estonian team's robot was still touching the ground when the bell was ringing. So that was interpreted as parking the robot under the hanging structure.
Both teams take these yellow hubs first, and then with the orange they are pushing them to the building areas. And now, very nice start. There is a 6 orange and 1 yellow in it after the first 30 seconds, and now there's the both of these yellow hubs, so 20 seconds left. And Ismail is trying to put this 1 orange on the top of the building zone, and nice job, very good. And 10 seconds left, and the team blue is hanging, and now Phoenix is also coming there, yes, and hanging up. Great. Congratulations. And one part is also here from... Mea ja Johanna, te olette tyytyväisiä?
Joo.
Ehittekö te poikien kanssa ottaa treenimatsia ennen tänne tuloa?
Joo.
Ja menikö siellä treenikentällä kuinka hyvin? Näin hyvin vai?
Yhtä hyvin kuin nyt.
Ja paljon tulee pinnoja?
24.
24, kyllä. Matikkapää pelaa, loistavaa. 24 points for Team Phoenix and Team Blue. Nice job.
Myvex boys, it manages to drop the yellow hub first and then driving the orange hubs to the building area. Vexby got collecting 4 orange hubs all together along the way to the building area, placing 3 of them to the building area. Now dropping the yellow hub also on top of them. Another Estonian team struggling a little bit with the yellow hub, and now they try to place one more hub to the building area. And managing to do that, that was nice driving. 5 seconds to go. Will they get the robot hanging? That's really fast, and that's even a high hang. Let's give a big applause for these teams. Nice driving from both of the teams. And a close call with the yellow hub at the end of the match. And the final score is 22 points. Lowest score for the teams has already taken away from the average, so that will not be calculated to the average for these teams. And as you can see here,
and drivers in Romo Robots again, Linda and Stepan. And like another rounds also in the Hypät, Trust, Arttu and Levi. And now 30 seconds left, and there is 6 orange hub and 2 yellows in the building zones. And the Hypät is going to hanging bar and try to go up. And now there is a 4 orange in the second building zone, and now there is also Romo Robots in high hanging. Very smooth, very nice run also these teams again at good points also. So the averages are still on a top level after this round. 25 points. Wow. Please give a big applause for the teams.
and here comes already the number 1 team in the ranking today. Team Products picking up already the yellow hub, and now using their claws on the robot to collect 4 of the orange hubs and placing them to the building area. Nicely done. 4 hubs placed on the building area for both robots. My Studragud managed already to put one of the orange hubs on top of the others on the building area. Now the second one of the yellow hubs, but it falls down. It doesn't stay on the building area. Now only 6 seconds to go. A little bit struggling here in the end for the Turkish team, and the robot stays out of the parking zone. The other robot, which is my best Stuttgart robot, stays in the high hang position, so referees are calculating the points, and it's 19 points for these teams.
Two and Team Orange. Maivex Poisin from Estonia, Team Orange from Finland. And now Maivex Poisin working very well. There is 3 hubs on the corner, and there's a lot of time, 35 seconds at the moment. No panic. Just to relax and teams switch the controllers. And Apo is trying to put this yellow one to the zone. And very, very nice driving again. 7 seconds, and Orange is going up very slowly, and ta-da, it's there. Good job. There's how many points there is in the building zones? 5, 8, 2, 15 points, and 23 points to Team Orange, and Maivex Poisin 2.
The Three Musketeers are on the place 6 in the ranking, and Arokilovex in place 17 before this match, and we'll see how these points that they're gonna earn here are gonna affect to the ranking. Both teams are doing fine so far. Both of the yellow hubs are picked up from the hanging structure. That's a switch for the drivers. Yellow hub is placed on the other building area, and the other one is also on top of the orange ones here in the building area. Now slowly trying to get one more orange to the building area, and I think that's inside the line. And now both robots are hanging on the hanging bar, and the time is up. Yes, the orange hub is inside the building area, and both robots are in a high hang position. 24 points!
And we saw in Finnish nationals that Team Columbus is always very good in the second day and in the finals day, so we are waiting tomorrow that these guys are doing very, very good performances tomorrow, but also already today. Columbus is being so good with this Columbus called Robot. Still almost 30 seconds, and there's a lot of hubs in the building areas, and the team from Turkey is trying to get some extras. There is now the second yellow fall down from the upper level, so Atte is trying to put it back to the upper level, and he do it or not? Yeah! Big applause to Atte, very, very good driving skills at the end, and now they get these points. Loistavaa työtä Atelta tuohon loppu vielä ja saivat tuon paikalleen tuon viimeisenkin pudonneen hubin. Eli siinä 4 pisteen nosto Atelta tuo jälkimmäinen temppu. Very nice. "22 points to Team Columbus and also Phoenix."
Exactly the same moves from both of the robots in the beginning, dropping down the yellow hubs and then driving the orange hubs towards the building zone. Now also the Finnish team picking up the yellow hub and it falls down. Trying to get it again. Now the robots are getting a little bit stuck on each other, and there's still 22 seconds to go, and the Finnish team is trying to pick up the yellow hub, placing it to the building area. 10 seconds to go. Will they manage to get the robot hanging? Still trying to move the robot towards the hanging structure, and as the bell rings, it seemed like the robot was already in the air, but we will see what the referees think about that. The final score is 19 points.
And here we go again. First 2 orange hubs in the building zones, 20 seconds behind, and now Arukylä Popid and Virko is trying to put the yellow one to the right place, and he did it. And Unforgettables has put the 3 orange and 1 yellow to the right position, and now there is a few seconds time to go hanging position. And it's there. Nice. "14 points in the building areas, and the totally points 24 points. Very good points for these teams.
Rankings for these teams before this qualification match. Nimetovex is on the place 22 in the ranking at this point, and Team Strike is on the place 10. So far, both of the teams have managed to get 3 orange hubs to the building area, and now placing also the yellow hub quite roughly on top of the orange hubs, and now getting even more, collecting another orange hubs on top of the other ones. 15 seconds to go. Will they manage to get also that placed on top of the other ones? Yes, they can. And now both of the robots are heading to the hanging structure. That orange is also inside, so great move in the last second from that team. And that's going to be a close call. I think the Estonian team's robot is parked under the hanging structure, and it seems like Team Strike didn't get the robot up the air, but that we're gonna see soon when we see the points for this match. Anyway, both of the teams were doing a great job when it comes to the hubs in the building area. There's altogether 7 hubs on the first layer in the building area and 3 hubs on the second layer, and 2 of those are yellow hubs. And that gives 21 points for the teams from this match.
Oh, almost robot is falling down, but beautifully boys take it on a drive control, and now there is 3 orange hubs and maybe the both of yellows also. 20 seconds left, and there is a huge points in building zones, and Grünwald's boys are still going to put some hubs in the corner. 5 seconds, and now it's time to go down under the bar. And yes, too late. It was too late to hang up, so I think it's only 1 point for the Grünwald's boys for the parking. Philip and Mate and Casey and Angela was drivers, and points 22, not bad.
A little bit tired. That's of course understandable because the day is long, and also the Finnish teams have been competing already for 3 days now. But of course it's a long day for the teams. They have to do the registration, inspections of the robot, they have to do the skills challenge. They have 5 rounds of these 4 or 5 round rankings for these 2 teams. So far is Team Turtles on place 18 and Team Pink on 2nd place in the rankings, so we'll see how it goes this time. Both of the teams moving quite fast, collecting the orange hubs and holding the yellow hubs in the claws of the robot. 31 seconds to go, and Team Pink is placing, that's nice driving, placing 2 hubs on top of the other ones in the building area. And Team Turtles also trying to let the yellow hub that's not going to work, but they're still trying to get the 4 orange hubs to the building area. So close, but the yellow hub stays on the claws of the robot, and no points for parking or hanging the robot. But the Team Pink manages to get nice big building on the building area. 3 hubs on the on top of 4 orange ones. And it's a high hang for Pink team also. So the final score for this round is 22 points.
We still have few matches left, and now we have Team Juventa from Lithuania, Robertas and Thomas, and then we have Matthias and Henry from Maxway Poisid 1 from Estonia. And now we see what kind of pyramids we have in this time, in this match. 30 seconds, and teams must switch the controllers and driver. And now there is 5 orange hubs and 1 yellow, and the Juventus robot is stuck under the bar, so there's a little bit struggling with this time, and they can't do anything because it's stuck there, and that's it. Controller to the down, and let's see. Vähän siinä huonoa tuuria käy Liettuan tiimillä, kun robotti yksinkertaisesti tuosta etuhaarukasta jumittuu tuohon telineeseen, ja se on siellä sen verran pahasti jumissa, että se ei sieltä lähde ilman sitten käsiä, ja näin ollen tietysti tiimillä olisi ollut mahdollisuus ottaa siinä ohjain maahan ja sitä kautta käsillä nostaa robotti alkuasetelmaan, mutta tällä kertaa he eivät sitä käyttäneet, ja 14 pistettä, 14 points.
Before the last qualification match for today, I want to remind all the teams that we have also the pool party for the teams. This evening it's in Riihimäki Swimming Hall, and starting from 6 o'clock, from 6 to 8. And you can actually see the swimming hall from outside. It's uphill when you look from here, and the pool party is happening from 6 to 8. And pyydän myös tässä kohtaa, että paikalliset tiimit opastavat tuossa pool partyn yhteydessä näitä vierailijatiimejä, jotta siellä toimiminen sujuu mahdollisimman mukavasti. Now it's time for the last qualification match for today. The teams are Team Sylevex from Pärnu, Estonia, and Team Update from Tallinn, Estonia. So here we go, the last 60 seconds of qualification matches for the first day of Vex IQ Challenge European Open here in Riihimäki, Finland. And these two Estonian teams are doing great work and moving fast, dragging the orange hubs to the building area and placing the yellow hubs on top of those. That's nicely done, and they have plenty of time to pick up even one more hub and place it to the building area. "20 seconds to go. And it seems like it's going to be a high final score for these two teams. Now struggling a little bit when trying to get the robots on the hanging structure. And the other team stays on the ground but is placed under the hanging structure, so that's parking the robot in the end, which gives 1 point, and the other robot is in a high hanging position, so that's 4 points. Final score, 22 points. So like I said, now we have seen all the qualification matches in Team Challenge for today, and the Skills Challenge is also closing on block 3, and the teams can now move towards the dinner, which is served in Pohjolarinne school. After that, you have transportation outside the school to the hotels, and you have the pool party starting from 6 and all the way to 8 o'clock in the evening. You can enjoy the Riihimäki Swimming Hall, and please ask if the local teams if you need any help, how the things work in there.
And we have seen a lot of talent in these all teams here in Riihimäki in this amazing first day in this historic Vex IQ Challenge European Open. And now it's last time to check these rankings. In the first position we have Töytöhypät from Finland, 25.7. Protix, second place. Phoenix, third position. Stromo Robots, 4. Team Pink, number 5. The Three Musketeers, number 6. Unforgettables, number 7. Arukylä Popid, number 8. Vexpica, number 9. Team Orange, number 10. Team Columbus, number 11. Sytevex, number 12. Team Strike, number 13. Arukylä Vex, number 14. Juventa, number 15.
Then VR Masters Team Blue update. MyVex Poisit 1, MyVex Poisit 2, Nimetty Vex, MyVex Tyrkyt, and Grünwald's Boys.
So,
that's day 1.
That's the day 1, and we will back right soon, tomorrow morning, 8:30. So now it's time to relax a little bit, and tomorrow I'm sure that we will see a great competition also.
I want to thank all of you that came here, Riihimäki Sports Hall, for today's event, and I hope to see all of you again here tomorrow starting from 8:30. And I want to thank also for all you guys that have been watching this via the live stream from YouTube. Welcome also to watch the games tomorrow. See you in the morning.
We still have few matches left, and now we have Team Juventa from Lithuania, Robertas and Thomas, and then we have Matthias and Henry from Maxway Poisit 1 from Estonia. And now we see what kind of pyramids we have in this time, in this match. 30 seconds, and teams must switch the controllers and driver. And now there is 5 orange hubs and 1 yellow, and the Juventus robot is stuck under the bar, so there's a little bit struggling with this time, and they can't do anything because it's stuck there, and that's it. Controller to the down, and let's see. Vähän siinä huonoa tuuria käy Liettuan tiimillä, kun robotti yksinkertaisesti tuosta etuhaarukasta jumittuu tuohon telineeseen, ja se on siellä sen verran pahasti jumissa, että se ei sieltä lähde ilman sitten käsiä, ja näin ollen tietysti tiimillä olisi ollut mahdollisuus ottaa siinä ohjain maahan ja sitä kautta käsillä nostaa robotti alkuasetelmaan, mutta tällä kertaa he eivät sitä käyttäneet, ja 14 pistettä, 14 points.
So here we go, the last 60 seconds of qualification matches for the first day of Vex IQ Challenge European Open here in Riihimäki, Finland. And these 2 Estonian teams are doing great work and moving fast, dragging the orange hubs to the building area and placing the yellow hubs on top of those. That's nicely done, and they have plenty of time to pick up even 1 more hub and place it to the building area. "20 seconds to go. And it seems like it's going to be a high final score for these 2 teams. Now struggling a little bit when trying to get the robots on the hanging structure. And the other team stays on the ground but is placed under the hanging structure, so that's parking the robot in the end, which gives 1 point, and the other robot is in a high hanging position, so that's 4 points. Final score, 22 points. So like I said, now we have seen all the qualification matches in Team Challenge for today.